At least we get to see fish expand. Not with human, but with undead. Was the fish a human player? Yes, he's off racing because he said he wanted to lose quickly. So that's what he's going to try to do. Here's Cechi. He's going to try to get some coil last hits. 142 on this bad boy. Oh, fish. That wasn't well done at all.
Player's forces are under attack.
One ghoul being pressured by skeletons. But it shouldn't be going down. Obviously, there's no coil, though, so there's always a possibility. Doing a very old school 4 skeleton harass here. This is very, very common when it was Ted Fiends versus Ted Fiends. Oh, ghoul goes down. Does actually fall. And fish is going to try to expand. First fiend should be on the way, no? Yes, it is. Very fast tech for Cechi. Could be a Dark Ranger second if he's aware of that meta. Should be banned first. Prediction? Oh, it's a poll. Not. I was like, how do you do a prediction of that? Wrapper. If only he could click on it. Welcome to 2023 hitboxes, Cechi. He does manage to click on it, though. There's still a coil left for the big boy, for the Ogre Magi, everybody. And Cechi doing the troll quadruple fake coil. Oh! Oh no! Oh, he actually does get it, and now there's Impale. Impale into not a surround. Oh, the counter surround on the left-hand side of that was really nicely done from Cechi there. So overall, this early game, I know he didn't get that last hit there, but it's been very well done from Cechi. He's just delayed the expansion so much. It will still be an attempted expansion. Ghoul gets denied by the Ritual Dagger. Yeah, this has been very well played. Wow, a tie. 3-3 for who should get banned between Crack and Reset. Well, Fish said he was going to try his best, but he's playing undead so that he could lose. This Fish is a good guy, you know? He would never throw. He would never throw. He's going to try his best, but he said he was going to lose. That's what he said. Oh. There is an Impale. And hits the Fiend as well, so there can't be a counter surround. But look how fast. That Impale didn't last long at all. Impale needs a buff. What are we doing, Blizzard?
A player's forces are under attack.
And Cechi does go for the Dark Ranger second. And Fish should just be getting owned here, I would think. He's out of mana on the Crypt Lord. Gonna have a Nerubian up soon, but the gold mine's going to be so delayed. Actually get a surround on the Fiend? Jesus. And he will get it. He denies one of the ghouls. Will get a Fiend. He's losing ghoul number 4. But that maybe gives Fish a couple more chances here. This is the new Back to Warcraft game overlay. No, this is the Blizzard overlay. Yeah, everything is just broken today, so that includes the overlay. Burrow coming up for Cechi as well as a Slaughterhouse, and the Dark Ranger will continue the pressure. Oh, these creeps. And as annoying as ever. And there's almost one coil for Cechi, who's going to cancel the gold mine. But now the Nerubian's up. This could be another dead Fiend. He could send a ghoul to the lab to reveal that Fiend. Dark Ranger gets surrounded. Has one coil and can swap the TP over, and that would actually save the Fiend as well. Should definitely swap the TP, I would say. Does. There we go. Umbros the Fiend, and nice pressure from Cechi, who can now go into creeping, and he can wait for his tier 3. He's not going tier 3. I was going to say, he could just creep until he hits tier 3 and then do one final push. Okay, now he goes tier 3. He could continue doing that regardless. Fish going to be given some space, but his expansion is going to be up at... Actually, we don't have a timer. That's a mega bummer. There's no timer on this overlay. That's the one huge thing missing with the Blizzard overlay. There's no timer. So I can't say like, oh, you know, right now it's 6 minutes and 40 seconds, and the expansion won't be up until 8.5 or whatever, you know? 2 Dark Ranger. Actually, might just go from shop to shop. Floridio does get level 3. And that is level 2 Beetles. Fish. What are these ghouls doing? Okay. Stars and Stripes. Thank you for gifting a sub to December. Thanks, SNS. That's 80. A clean and crisp 80 gift subs in the channel, my man. Thank you. Keshi repushes again. Imagine he gets a gold mine cancel. He just has an internal timer going and just knows I can run it. He could run in and cancel the gold mine. But he has no TP, so he would have to be very, very careful. Got a greater mana from the shop, by the way. The second crypt is going to be canceled, but Fishy's got to be careful. He's up against 2 towers. Gold mine is finally up, and Fish grabs all the mercenaries, gets a Ring of the Archmagi. Probably the best item he could have gotten there. Maybe an aura could have been better, but currently an aura would do him not a ton of good. Is that his mud golem? It is. Oh, the Acolyte's falling, and Cheshi's still waiting for tier 3 to be done anyway, so this isn't even his final form. She just keeps on creeping. Almost level 3 Dark Ranger after this camp. The Mud Golem, trying to find some value like we saw Dice recently find a ton of value with, but with this amount of units and no dust, simply not going to do much. Lich, going to come out with Orb soon, and the Dark, or rather the Destro form will be done. This expansion is mining with 1 Acolyte. He's mined 100 gold off the expansion, everybody. And the Fiend will, not be saved. Whoopsie doopsie. I don't think it really matters, does it? Every ghoul is dying, every mercenary is feeding more experience. And Fish has managed to reach tier 2. And the second Acropolis to replace the Acolytes, but the hero levels are just too crazy for Cechi. The Lich should be here now. Yep, there's the Lich with the Orb. And a second shop to get a Scroll to Beast to end the game. Why not, right? Potion of Invisibility. Fish maybe going to try to go for the last hit here. That would be a nice play. Does Cechi realize that he went for the Invis Pot? Perhaps not. And Greater Mana does go to the Cripplord. A nice play from Fish. I don't know if it's going to save him the game, but he got a Greater Mana. Slaughterhouse on the way. The second crypt, of course, was canceled earlier, so. There's a Destro. That means goodbye, Beetles. Yeah, she has so many coils with that Greater Mana, as well as the mana pool he already has. Could even just keep creeping, really. If he wanted, he could take the red and then push, but I don't want to. Kill the Acolytes just as they start mining. This expansion's mined 500 gold so far, everybody. Nice and pale to start things off, but where's the follow-up damage? A stun is nothing without the follow-up damage, everybody. And the Crippler's attacking his own Fiend, hell yeah. Attacking impales, good, but where's the follow-up damage again? Nowhere to be found. And Cechi looks like he will break this expansion. Looks like he will indeed. And with that, he's going to be up 1-0. The skeleton is even hard to deal with right now for Fish. Almost has 1 more impale, but that's not going to save him. Look, the Fiends have already recovered from those 2 impales because of the statue, because of the Blight. Fish looks like he's going to have to call this one. No? He's still trying. Proving to everyone that he indeed is trying his best, even if he, quote, wanted to lose. He's still trying his best to win this one. Maybe a destroyer kill. I doubt it, but maybe. That could turn the tides. He's not even going tier 3 currently. And can't even get the Destroyer. The Greater Mana's still even there for Cechi too. And 1-0 in this best of 3. We'll see if Fish can equalize going forward. We kind of know what he's going to do. I think Staso put it in pretty good words in the chat. He said Fish kind of got blind countered with the DK Ted Fiend's fast tech. Pretty good. You get the Dark Ranger early. You can coil harass, etc. You have Fiends, which are going to be good against ghouls. All that good stuff. But you should know that Cechi is going to play Ted Fiends, most likely, being a pretty old school player. And that is what we saw there. I think Autumn Leaves or Springtime is going to be map 2. Springtime it will be. Oh, we're going to see a middle expansion from Fish for sure. Ugh. A middle expo for show. It has to be. There ain't no way it's not going to be that. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. We are going to be looking. Oh, Cechi does not know this map. So he does not probably know that you can just expand in the middle without creeping it. But if he plays Ted Fiends, he's going to be running through that middle point anyway, so. All right. Game number 2, everybody. Come on, change. Can you not change this? Oh, I guess not. Here's game number 2. And it is Fish now in the upper left. Again, the yellow undead in the bottom right. It is Cechi. The blue undead yet again up 1-0. And Philbot Fiends from Fish. Probably Ted Fiends again from Cechi. Yes, Fish. I can't believe he did this to us. I mean, all this time we've been waiting for a human player, and we just get another undead. We're gonna get another Night Elf Mirror or Undead versus Night Elf in the grand finals, everybody. That's what we're gonna get. So the winner of this is probably facing Razor Moon, and the winner of that in the semifinals is gonna be playing a Night Elf. So, although Razor Moon versus Cechi could be pretty sick. But Chechi's probably going to play like tier 3 all-ins, right? He's not going to play Gargs or anything. Oh, maybe he'll play the Nerubian Rush. I've been waiting for Razor Moon to get Nerubian Tower Rushed in these cups, and nobody has done it, really. But maybe Cechi will do it. Actually, I'm kind of stoked for that. So I'm now officially excited for Fish to, quote, lose fast. But I mean, if Fish wins, on the other hand, maybe he'll stop playing Undead, and he'll go back to Human, and then we can see Fish as Human, which is what we all want to see. Crypt Lord. Truly Philbot Fiends, everybody. Truly Philbot Fiends. Acolyte with a little schmack. Love to see it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just chasing it down, eh? Oh, it is a Lich, by the way, from Cechi. Lich Ghouls. Switching things up. Which is again the counter to Philbot feeds?
Under attack.
Say so in chat? Correct me? It's gotta be, right? This seems right. Wait, he's going... What is this build order? He's going... Philbot ghouls. He just wanted the graveyard, I guess, eh? Is he gonna put down a second crypt? I don't know what the hell he's doing. But he's certainly gonna struggle to defend here, unless he just surrounds the Lich right away. Never mind. Lich doesn't have a TP, by the way, worth noting. One skeleton on one acolyte.
Player's forces are under attack.
Cechi, is he tacking back at home? He is, so every second he pressures these acolytes is a second he's ahead in tech. It's going to be a long tech advantage, probably, because even if Fish defends here, he's going to want to expand, I would have to assume. Honestly, this isn't a bad choice to go for Lich Ghouls from Cechi because he doesn't know the map, so with DK you kind of have to know what your opponent's creep routes are going to be. Like, is he going to creep this, or is he going to creep this, or can he creep the Merc camp off the hump, etc. So, you know, with the Lich you can just sort of run to your opponent's base. But it seems like Fish may have defended. He hasn't weathered the storm entirely yet, but he's gotten some ghoul kills. But, I mean, Cechi as well has gotten some kills, being level 2. Seems like the Saras has not gone too poorly, but that's a lot of ghouls dying. That's, what, ghoul number 4 for Cechi, I believe, fallen. I can hear it calling in the air tonight. What are you going to do here, Fish? Are you going to the center? He hasn't built a second crypt yet. He's building a 6th acolyte, but he's going past the center. Oh, I guess he doesn't need to creep it. He can just go to the base and build a gold mine in the center. Wait, hold up. Wouldn't this be a sick build order? You go Lich, ghouls, and you pressure your opponent's base while just expanding behind it in the middle without ever having to creep anything? Isn't that kind of sick? I mean, unless the harass doesn't go well, and they just cancel your gold mine and counterattack and you lose. But level 2 for the Crypt Lord of Fish. Yeah, she has to defend here. Has a Nerubian nearly upgraded. There's not an Impale just yet, but surrounds a ghoul, Fish. Even though he's not playing his main race, his surrounds are still on point, as always. Ghoul falls, though. The experience you see for both players has been entirely from their opponent's units. Here too, though. Fish putting down a second crypt. Yes, he is putting down a second crypt, everybody. And the forward Ziggurat might be pressured. There's only 2 Zigs currently for Cechi. Might be forced into a Tavern Hero if he keeps getting pressured like this. But no, the Death Knight will come out. That Impale was all the mana. Speaking of all the mana, the Lich has none. Another Ghoul gets... Is Fish going to win this with the 2 Crypt? With just a constant surrounds. Something Fish has always been good at is the details like this, but the Halls of the Dead and the Nerubian. He'd almost like Cechi to tech tier 3, wouldn't he?
Player's forces are under attack.
Little denied. Death Knight's out, though. Gonna help out a ton. +1 attack done now for Fish. Which also works on the skeletons, worth noting. So weird for a summon to get upgrades, but it should, all summons should get upgrades. There, I'll say it. All summons should be able to get upgrades. That would be cool. That'd be very cool. It would incentivize more upgrades. Death Knight gets surrounded. That's what's been keeping Fish in this game, has been the surrounds. And he's dead! Unless staff pass, but he's still donezo? No, I couldn't see the health. I thought his health was the Beatles there. But he's very low. And where are all the ghouls? Oh, he's teching now, Fish. Okay. Says I'm not going to break the base. Oh, and he expanded in the middle. I didn't even notice the Expo in the middle, I'll be honest with you guys. And if I didn't, that means Cechi certainly didn't. He must be thinking like, okay, you know, you gotta creep something to expand in the middle, you know, but as we all know all so well, no, you could just build a gold mine here. You could just build it right there. Fish is ahead in this game. Imagine if Fish just... We've had Hitman winning these cups recently with Night Elf. What if Fish just starts winning these cups with Undead? Everyone's head's going to explode. What race is really the most broken? And then we're going to have Razor Moon off-racing Orc, beating everyone. Then we're going to have Insup coming and playing Human, beating everyone, and everyone's going to be so confused. Lich, getting close to level 3. This won't be it, though. One more creep will do it. Cechi still has no idea about the expansion, and he's accidentally not scouting the center. Sometimes on this map, if you click to your opponent's base, they'll actually go different routes other than the center. So you sometimes just accidentally, like, you know, you probably just right-click this to the expo, and then it didn't run through the center because that was the quickest pathing the skeleton took. But because of that, there's going to be 3 towers up in the middle, and this expo is not going to be as easily broken as the last one was on Last Refuge. And Fish is going to be favored. Okay, these skeletons, oh, might go through the center now. Oh, it seems like they will not. Cryptlord level 3 with mercenaries. And Fish has 2 crypts. Will it be Gargs, I do wonder. He would already be building them. No web, so it's going to be Fiends. Cechi, I repeat, has no clue about the expo still. I mean, maybe his chat told him that you can expand in the middle without creeping it, and then he might be more aware. But if he doesn't know the details of this map, he will not know about the expansion. Golem. The Lich is not going anywhere. He's got a statue, he's got a DK, he's got Blight. He's got a staff, he's got boots. There's no way this Lich is dying. Oh, that's a lot of experience for free. But it was just Necros. Maybe we will see Temples of the Damned, but for now it's just Fiends for Fish and a Slaughterhouse in the middle. Mud Golem, pressured. That slow is really good on the statues if they're out of position. That is what it should be tempted to use on, but the skeleton could just chase down this Mud Golem all day. Fish, if you wanted to lose quickly, this is not the strat to do it with. Because this one might go on for a while. Impale, but the Berserker still falls. This Lich is quite the carry, and now the Blight has been shown. Cechi should know. If Fiend dies as well, Destroyer Morph will save the Lich from the surround eventually. Oh, the Nova does as well. And Fish taking some heavy losses now with this Dark Ranger third. The tier 3 timing has definitely succeeded for Cechi, but again, 3 towers. You're not going to break it. It's not going to happen. Actually, it might happen. We've seen Happy break 3 towers with pretty much 3 heroes and a Destro. Just through constantly attacking. Now he's going to keep on attempting to creep. And Fish, is he going tier 3? He is. I believe Fish got that last hit, seems like. The Plordio surrounded slightly, but lands an Impale. Destro gets webbed. Remember how early web was upgraded. Oh, this Crippler might be dying, though. How many coils do we have? Impale, we got more, but I don't think he has the health to hold out. And the Cryptlord for Fish is just dead. Fish didn't fight with his towers there. Maybe he should have given up this camp and just taken this one at the same time. Cechi trading favorably as ever, and the gold is not looking too high for Fish currently. He's got 53 supply, which is a 12 supply advantage, but that's not what you want when you have an expansion. You want a little bit more than that. Well, a little bit more than that, or maybe even a lot more than that, everybody. the missed coil. Death Knight being pressured. Where's the stat? Oh, the statue's here, actually perfectly positioned for Cechi. By the way, who's the winner of this playing? Razor Moon was able to defeat Mr. Winner. Is waiting for the winner of this. So the winner of this will go up against Razor Moon, and then Pato is waiting in the grand finals. So if Cechi wins this game, he might be our only hope for a non-Night Elf Mirror Grand Finals for the 3rd week in a row. Fish now does what he should have done earlier. He pulls the other Furball camp. A little bit too late because the Criplordio and the Fiends and the Mercs are all dead already, but the tier 3 has been reached, and after this Criplord comes out, Fish can go for the Lich, and then maybe go for a tier 3 timing, but Cechi's counter-expanding, and by the time Fish is prepared to push, Cechi's already going to have that Expo up, and he's got the hero level advantage to make up for the 15 supply, or make that 12 supply that he's down currently. So in less words, what I'm saying is Cechi is in an absolutely fine position despite the expansion of Fish. Greater heal found at the shop. And for Fish, he finds Potion of Invulnerability. So I guess level 3 Death Knight while the Criplord is dead. Lich on the way, that'll be Orb. Maybe Fish still has a timing available to him. He's going to be down quite a lot of hero levels. A full level 3 hero once this Dark Ranger levels up. They are both taking red camps, so this will probably mean Crippler level 4 for Fish. Yeah, there it is. So, really, it's just the 3rd hero that's underleveled for Fish. He scouts the expansion, and now he knows he has a timer in his head when he needs to push. And honestly, 70 against 48, I don't care if you have a level 3 Dark Ranger. This might be a big enough supply advantage for Fish to actually tie things up. Map nearly crept out, but Fish has a couple of creep camps to fall back to eventually if this push doesn't work out. 49 against 72, and the expansion's up. The Lich is here. Is Frenzy done for the ghouls? Looks like. Book of Flames, by the way, found from that red camp, and for Cechi's red camp it was Hell of Valor. Not bad for the Dark Ranger, actually. Alright, if we had level 3 Nova, I would say these ghouls would just be fodder, but it's only level 2 Nova currently.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's a lot of creep camps left for Fish, actually. 2 greens, or 3 greens even, and 3 orange camps that he could get. Here comes Fish. 57 against 77, a 20 supply advantage. I imagine a lot of that's in production for Cechi. No, actually, he has those units in his army. He's going to need the TP right now as well. Doesn't have one? Oh, no, he has one on his Death Knight. Here comes Cechi. This Impale, though. Could be a big one. Whoop. Not bad. Silence lands, though, a little bit late. Oh, look at the ghouls and the beetles. Oh, my God. What a sweet little half surround here on the army with the melee units. That's exactly how you want to position your ghouls and your beetles. Invul Force at pretty much no HP for the Lich. Actually, we can't see the HP of the Lich until the Invul runs out. Coil lands. But this is Fish's game. This is a tied series. This is 1-1. And Fish manages to make it work. I said the center expansion might come into play because Cechi's not really familiar with this map. But another map he might not be familiar with is Autumn Leaves, which is going to be map number 3. And GG is called and 1-1. Jesus. Fish. Tournament might have been quicker if he played human with how this series is going. Yes, it will be. Autumn Leaves, everybody. 1-1. Series. Our quarterfinals. And remembering, the winner of this will play Razor Moon, so they better get geared up and play against the Night Elf. I mean, Fish, if you're listening, which I hope you're not, because you're in the middle of a series, if you win this against Cechi, and you really want the tournament to go fast, what would be quickest would honestly be... Or no, I guess you can Tower Rush with Undead against Night Elf nowadays too, though. I was going to say it would be for him to play his main race and just Naga TR Razor Moon 2 games in a row. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, who cares? And if it does work, then you do the same thing as Pato in the Grand Finals. But honestly, he might just do that with Undead anyway if he wins. I think both players here, if they manage to make it out, are going to be Tower Rushing Razor Moon. I don't think we're going to get past that today, guys. I think that's what's going to happen. What's going to happen now is game number 3 on Autumn Leaves. Cechi versus Fish. In the bottom left, again, yellow is Fish. Tying things up. In the upper right, again, blue is Cechi. What will it be? Will it be the Crypt Lord again? Will it be the Death Knight or the Lich for Cechi? APM is above 300. You can't beat that. True. We're going to go Fish, not a spammer in the early game, as it turns out. Interesting. What is this? Cryptlordio? Cryptlordio yet again. And on the side of Cechi, Lich yet again. Was he want to lose quickly? I don't know. That's what he said. But it doesn't seem like it the way he's playing. I mean, obviously, he said he was going to try his best no matter what. Maybe he wasn't expecting to tie up the series, but... Oh, Lord, he did it. The Lich is probably... Sometimes you can creep with the Lich, but I would expect the Lich to probably go across the map immediately yet again for Cechi. Especially after seeing the hero that's about to pop out of the Altar of Darkness for Fish. He's going to be going for the expansion again. 3rd time's the charm, as far as Fish is concerned. Creepy sold. Altar unsummoned. Here we go. I don't know if Unsummoning the Altar is the best choice. I think, from what I understand, Unsummoning the Altar is for very specific timings. It's not just a necessarily, like, always unsummon your altar when you go for an expansion sort of thing. Watching Fish play human is wildly entertaining. Yeah, Fish is the most entertaining human player in the world, for sure. And he's a crazy undead player so far too, but you know, it's not the same as his human, you know? It's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. But the Lich, the Nova, still does. 1 ghoul. Denied. Yeah, you can do that, Bruce. He asks, can you use the beetles to block the gas between buildings to protect acolytes? Yeah, you can do that. You can indeed do that. We have seen that before. We've seen it before with skeletons and ghouls, etc. Block the way. Sometimes that's necessary. Bottom right expansion. And he's going to have a little bit of time to creep it before the Lich is here, but the Lich is still going to be on time to get the big creep, the Taskmaster. Cechi. Creep in the shop! Oh no, this could be a big mistake from Cechi. Now he's going to be even in experience, yeah, but... Maybe he's not aware? Like, he might not know this map either. Like, Last Refuge is a map he was familiar with, game 1. Because that's an older map. Melting Valley was a map he was familiar with, also in the map pool, but that might be, like, looking at the map pool. Yeah, it would be Twisted Meadows, Melting Valley, and Last Refuge would be the only maps in the pool he'd know. He doesn't know Autumn Leaves, Springtime, Eversong, Concealed Hill. Those are all new maps to Cechi, I believe. Mansion. Okay, now it's scouted that it has been crapped out. But Fish is teching. This whole time. Teching. I wonder what Fish looks like IRL. A mega giga chad. Obviously. Cechi is even in tech, actually. This is just a straight fast tech from Fish. As fast as you can get with crippled ghouls, at least. But maybe he's going to expand during the tech? Yeah, the duck tech timing. Or expo timing, rather. And the skeleton expires. Another surround from Mr. Fish. What kept him in the game last time, but the ghoul is denied. Impale hits everything. It's potentially going to be another ghoul. It is. Fish micros his away. Oh, gotta be careful. But there is, of course, a staff of teleportation. Needs to use it sooner rather than later. And there we go. Skeleton, or rather Acolyte, rescouts the expansion. Nicely done from Cechi to be aware of that. Looks like Cechi is going to try to cancel that ziggurat. Lord's going to be level 3, but the ziggurat not canceled, but will be pressured. Maybe the gold mine could be the one to be canceled. Lich comes back in. Staff teleportation worth noting. On cooldown for about another 70 seconds. And Gargs for Fish. Hidden Gargs for now. Gold mine canceled. There is an Impale for Fish. I don't know if it's Beetles 2 or Impale 2 just yet. Acolyte goes down. That's going to mean no more gold mine. Oh, Garg is shown, actually. And the Impale is level 2 Impale. Two ghouls die, but for a gold mine cancel and the Nerubian being killed. Wait a second, the Lich is dead? Oh no, Cechi wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Fish is one base, but he's up a ton of experience. And starting hero is Tavern Revived for Cechi, who's not going to be able to go tier 3 for quite a while now. And are we still pumping Gargs, or is it just a couple? Who knows? The Death Knight now out and creeping, at least. The Lich will be 3 soon. The Death Knight will take a little bit longer to get there. And Fish is not going tier 3. He's trying to expand again. Actually expanded again immediately after killing that Lich, which who can blame him? Heal wards and level 4 Crypt Lordio. Jesus Weezes. Jesus Weezes. Level 2 Beetles online. Quite nice with how delayed Fish's Death Knight is. Maybe he's not even going for a Death Knight. Cechi scouts this expansion yet again. I don't think he's going to be able to do much if he scouts it, though, this time around. Tier 3? No tier 3. Nova. It's a ghoul, but denied. Mud Golem. That's what I was talking about, I believe, last game. Slowing the statues is so sick. The Berserker will go down, but the statue is maybe the higher value target. That was double mercenaries being killed, though, so those give a lot of experience. And Web comes in, and both Gargs will die. Maybe traded for a ghoul, though. Oh, deny? Oh, tried to block, not able to. The statue and one ghoul there for a Berserker, a Mud Golem, and 2 Gargs. Obviously going to be favoring Cechi, but time was bought for 2 towers and the gold mine to be saturated for Fish. What is his production looking like? More Gargs, and that's it. Here comes Cechi. Spirit Tower, 60% upgraded. Another Garg caught out of position. Fish really has no units. I mean, Cechi doesn't really have units either, but got 2 heroes at least. He's soon to have level 2 Death Knight. Every Acolyte counts when you don't have a second Acropolis. It's going to delay a potential tier 3 tech from Fish, as his gold mine's not yet saturated. But this Acolyte will saturate the second base for Fish. Cechi Has another statue now and 3 fiends. And is going to expand himself. As opposed to going tier 3. Alrighty then. We got a game on our hands. But I would put fish ahead. Lord. Invis pot. No staff or TP. He's just blindly invising across the map. But he's probably just doing this to scout to buy time, because he's teching now too. And is he blocking? Yep, the invis block. Classic. Chechi's probably like, what's up with the pathing in 2023? I don't get what happened to this game. Oh, the DK. Impale. He's going for the DK kill. The creeps are putting a lot of damage on him. He's got another Impale as well. But the Purge is going to slow down the Crippler just enough. Keep this DK happy and healthy. 2 ghouls go down, and yeah, not the best play there out of Fish. He tried, but he failed. Goldmine could be canceled, though, by the 2 beetles. I think it will be. Yes, I believe Chechi's name is based on where he's from. More beetles summoned from the dead acolyte. And, well, saves that fiend, but there's another Impale available. And this fiend might not be so lucky. Oh, the Impale lands, but the coil's there beforehand. And if Fish only just had a little squad of ghouls right now, he'd be able to clean up so many of these kills and probably have gotten the Death Knight there, but hasn't really been macroing now, has he? He's got 1,200 gold. Now he gets the Shredder to deal with his lumber issue? He's got, I guess he can pull more ghouls now. Level 5 Crippleordio, but the item still available. Surround would just mean a Zeppelin would have to be hired. But there would be web, actually. That could have been a kill on the Criplord, actually. Criplord has an Impale, so would have to be a Nova Coil to secure this, probably. Oh, Criplord's dead. Uh-oh. Fish was not paying attention, and that's a level 5 hero down the drain. Luckily for him, though, I guess he's got 1,300 gold. That is a big kill for Cechi. Securing 2 level ups there. More and more ghouls falling. There's 3 tech done for Cechi as well. Boneyard, 2 of them. I don't mind that play at all. Fish. Is he just gonna get his Crippler back the old-fashioned way? I wouldn't mind that. I mean, what else is he going to accomplish on the map with this Crippler? No, he does tab it. That's a lot of gold. Gold indeed. And another ghoul's gonna fall. This Wildkin will go to Cechi. He will get Illyria's Flute of Accuracy. That's a nice find. 1 ghoul harassing, but not gonna do much. Cechi's a very good Dota 2 player. I always wondered how good he actually was at Dota 2. I know he's streamed it for so many years now. I don't know anything about Dota 2, so I don't know how good he actually is.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Boneyards scouted. Nice. Really nice scouting on this map from Cechi so far. What's his reaction? I don't know what his reaction should be. Just more fiends? Who knows? Wouldn't be surprised to see a Sapper. But look at, again, the Skeleton Scout. I love that Cechi leaves a Skeleton here to scout for things like that, like Sappers. Because I would not be surprised at all to see Fish go for a Sapper. Acolyte's being killed. And Fish this time around does have a TP. He's trying to kill the gold mine. That's ambitious. Just try to kill as many acolytes as he can to get out. Is he actually getting the gold? No way he's getting the gold mine. Oh my god, Fish. Fish, what a wonderful dish. But he does lose a lot of Gargs for it. Doesn't come free. Not come free at all. The Frostworms don't come free either, honestly. They're pretty expensive. What is the reaction from Cechi? Nothing yet, but the supply is at his advantage currently. Who is going to be playing Razor Moon? It's going to come down to the next couple of minutes here. What are the Frostworms going to do for Fish? Going for a third Frostworm. Did he rebuy the TP? He did not this time around. Scouting for the Gargs to go for the cancel again. Doesn't find any. Cechi was really nice awareness of where to scout and what timings to scout at. That intuition doesn't seem to have gone anywhere over the years. Frostworm number 4? No. We'll see if there's number 4 soon. Fish has not broken up keep yet. Needs to be careful not to get caught out of position. Okay, he does have a TP now because, like, you know, if you get caught out of position against Web and you don't have a TP, you're going to lose 4 worms, potentially. 3 worms, soon enough. Oh. Fish, I don't know if he's going to be able to win this fight. He's going to try. Maybe go for the statues and then get out if he can. One Fiend is saved. He should just go for the statues for sure. Now he does. But 1 worm's going to pay the price. 1 statue and 1 Fiend might be dying. Yep. Doesn't go for the statues still. Attacks this one for a little while, but... Oh, Fish. Losing a lot here, but he gets a second Fiend. But 2 Fiends for 2 worms. Obviously, not the trade you would have wanted. Maybe the statue could go down. The Garg's also falling. Oh, another Garg is in here, but it's going to get webbed immediately. Yep. The Fish, not with the trades he needs here. Expanding again. What's up, Victor? Rah! Rah! That's the 37 months. Appreciate you. Let's cheers, Carson. Love you, man. Well, appreciate you. Thank you for the 37 months. Oh, the worm! Not webbed. Into his pot. He didn't go for the Blind Devour. No style points for Cechi. Sapper, dead. To the towers. And Fish calls for the GG. A nice try to Fish, but he does get his wish in the end, which is to get the hell out of here. And Cechi will move on to play Razor Moon, which is pretty exciting, actually. Dude, I think he's going to tower rush him for sure. And I've been waiting. Like I said, I've been waiting for Razor Moon to get tower rushed. Because I want to see how he defends it. He's been talking about it a lot, or he had talked about it a lot. But we haven't yet to see him face it in at least a tournament that I've casted, so. All right, our first break of the day, because I want to get a piece of bread with some peanut butter on it, because I am hungry as hell. So we're going to take a quick 4.5-minute break, and we'll be back with Razor Moon versus Cechi. Stay tuned.